everybody, welcome back to my page. It's Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Please say hello when you jump on the video. You guys know the routine, or maybe you don't. If you're new to my page, welcome, welcome. If you see a red live up here right now, you are catching the live video. If you don't see that button, that means you missed the live video and now you're here on the replay, which is totally fine. Just put exclamation point replay in the comments for me so that I know that you've seen the post or that you've seen the video, and let me know what you think of it, okay? All right, you guys, as always, I have a keyword for you to type in to get the supply list for tonight. And as always, when we start a new month, the keyword is always the name of the month. So for today, the keyword is July, you guys. Happy first day of July. Happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian friends. And in just a second, you guys will have my video pulled up so I can say hello to everybody. It is so hard to get to the right spaces right now on Facebook to be able to do all the things that I'm supposed to do. So I'm working on it. All right, let's see here. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Lori. Hello, everybody. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Missy. Hello, Maxine. And let's just get rid of this. Hi, Barb. How are you guys doing today? All right, so July is the keyword, J-U-L-Y. Type July in the comments because as you guys have guessed, we're going to do Laura's spin on the July Club Couture kit. And I have an idea that I think that you guys are absolutely going to love, but I did not get all of my supplies put into the supply list for tonight. Y'all write it down. Write it down if you can, because it's not, there's a bunch of stuff that's not from my shop that is available. You can get on Amazon or at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby or all of those stores that you guys know and love. But I will show you guys everything, okay? Hi, Missy. Hi, Donna. It's just been a busy day. And then my mind kept going as I'm sitting here thinking I was done and ready. And I was like, no, let's do this too. And then let's do this too. And then I saw that and I was like, let's add this too. So this is going to be fun. All right, you guys. So here's our July kit for this month. It is super cute for all of you farmhouse lovers like myself. This kit is amazing. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Frankie. Hello, everybody. Hello, another Tammy. Tammy and Tammy back to back. Hi, Dottie. All right, so with this kit, you are going to get a chicken chubby. A chicken chubby. You guys, these are exclusive to our Club Couture kit for this month. I do not know if they will make these available for sale at any point in time. Probably not. Probably not. So make sure you guys get them while you can. Hi, Carol. Hello, Linda. Thanks for sprinkling fluorine. I'm going to cut this boy out here. This is just a wooden block that has a whitewash on it in the shape of a chicken. Because why not? Hi, Leanne. Oh, look at this guy. There he is. There he is. Our chicken chubby. Oh, I love him. Okay, hi, Sandy. Okay, so with this chicken chubby, they did make it so that the transfer is reversible. You can do one side and then you can do the other side. You're about to say, what? That I'm on pretty early and then I just saw the time. I know, right? Time flies so fast, doesn't it? Hi, Sandy. Showing off the new use of things, Darlene. It's hot. It's hot. You got to dress in like tank tops and just to survive right now. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Annette. Here we go, you guys. This is the transfer that comes with it. So this is a kit that would be mailed right to your door if you are a Club Couture subscriber. And that's the only way that you can get this, okay? So patterned chicken July Club Couture. You've got two different patterns that you can use. We're going to use the top one tonight. And then you've got faces for the chicken that'll go both ways so that you can do this both sides, okay? And we're just going to do one side tonight with one pattern. We'll come back and do the other side on a different day. Hi, Shannon. Shouldn't you be celebrating? Hi, Linda. And then with this, you're also going to get two paste singles. So this is just, it's a little, almost 2 fluid ounces of paste, bumblebee and camel. And this is plenty enough to do both sides of your chicken. So you guys know, but I'm going to be using my jars tonight because I saved these. Hi, Valerie. And I probably shouldn't save them but I have ideas. I save them for travel because it's easier. Hi, Wanda K. 101 in Virginia. Yeah, y'all, it is insanely hot. So while I open this up, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of story. Because I get them every day, you guys. I have stories every single day. Hi, Pam. Thanks so much for the stars. This weekend, we are supposed to be going up to visit John's mom for 4th of July, right? You guys know that. I've told you that. I love her. Can't wait. This is like one of my favorite weekends of the year. Ooh, I'm going to cut this out, even though it doesn't have cut lines. Hi, Brenda. Just because I can, and I'm going to. It's going to make it easier for me. So, she sent me a message today, y'all. And she basically said that they had a really bad storm. Hi, Diane. That came through last night. A tree on their property went down. And that tree landed right on their power lines and ripped the entire power box off of their property. Like off of their house. My dog is petrified of fireworks and my husband is sleeping because he works 4 a.m. So celebrating. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. John works at 4 o'clock in the morning too. This is why he's usually going to bed just as I'm coming on my live. And he doesn't get enough sleep. So anyway, you guys, she's like, I am not sure what's going to happen, but we're trying to get consumers out here right now so we can shut the power off completely. And then we can get an electrician out here to fix this mess. Y'all. And this was my response to her. I said, you guys, FYI, if I have to drag my camper up there, I will, but I am not missing a 4th of July with you. This is tradition. And I'll bring my camper and I'll bring my generator and we'll be just fine. And you know what she said back to me? She said, I love you, and I said, I love you more. So hopefully they were able to get it fixed. We really don't want to haul the camper because it's going to take a lot of money and gas to get up there and back with the camper in tow. But you got to do what you got to do. So hopefully they were able to get it fixed today. She's going to let me know tomorrow what happened. Hi, everybody. All right. I'm just cutting these. I'm lifting them off of my backer sheet because I like to keep my backer sheet intact. And then just carefully cutting between the patterns and those chicken heads. Hi, Jan. Okay, you guys, we are ready to get started with our chicken now that this is cut apart. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off first and foremost by just adding some surface wax to this. I like to wax our surfaces first unless we're going to watercolor them because it just makes them smoother. It lets that paste get down in any of those grooves and everything, and then you've got less chance of having any kind of bleed outs. Thank you, Carol. The smoother your surface, the better your design is going to turn out. Hi, Lisa Marie. Always, the smoother your surface, the better your design is going to come out. Your husband calls me chicken head. Oh, this is perfect then. And we're going to buff that wax. So we're going to start on this side, apparently. We're going to start on this side, right here, apparently. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix my two colors that come in my club kit. We're going to mix together some bumblebee and some camel. And we're going to do this pretty much just one farmhousey looking color. Now you can do this however you want to. You don't have to mix your colors. You can make it yellow. You can make it camel. You think yours might be arriving tomorrow? Yay! Okay, I swear I have another camel that is in so much better shape than this one. You guys. I know I do. I swear I do. Unless I accidentally threw out the wrong one. Oh well, we're going to add a little bit of water to it then, just to be sure. Because it's almost empty. And I know I got a new one. I just don't know where that went. And this one's quite thick. Oh no! Y'all, I gotta look for my other jar. This is like almost empty. I didn't get to show him. He got home and he went right to the backyard and started doing what he does. Hold please, you guys, because I opened another camel. I know that I did. And I thought that I tossed the bad one. I hope I didn't toss the good one. Oh no, you guys. I don't know where it's at. I just opened it. I know I did. Oh goodness gracious. I am going to lose my mind here. I know you guys can't see me. I am sorry. Okay, we're going to use the paste packet because we're going to use the paste packet because this is just not in good shape. And I know for a fact I have another one. FYI, you guys, at 41, standing up fast makes you dizzy. So, take it easy. Take it easy. All right, we're going to use the paste packet because I got plenty. And I'm just going to use, I'm not even following my own directions for using these paste packets, you guys, because I'll put the rest of it in the other jar when I get it. When I figure it out. All right, so we're going to put some of this in a color tray. Probably way more than enough in here right now. And then we're going to add some Bumblebee to this and mix our own color for tonight. So I think I'm going to do like a 50-50 ratio. That's what I think I'm going to do. Just to see what I can make happen. When you're 67, it's even worse. When you stand up fast and you get all dizzy. All right, so camel and camel mixed with Bumblebee. Gives you, like, basically it looks like the new color that's coming out, you guys. It looks a lot like butterscotch. I'll have to compare these once I get my butterscotch. Nope, I see the butterscotch. I have one already, and it's not the same. This is much lighter. But I love that. Very farmhousey look. Kind of like a mustard. Sandy says, how much weight have you lost? 68 pounds. A lot. All right. Here we go, you guys. We've got that all mixed up. It's nice and creamy, dreamy. You got your colors today? Yes! Yes. I actually am supposed to be getting the mystery bundle order, you guys, on Friday, and I will not be here. So I have a friend stopping over to grab the box so she can take it home and keep it safe until I come back. Yes, butterscotch is a new paste that's coming out with the autumn collection. I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. This is the new one that's coming out with the autumn collection. Will be available on the 9th. This is the color we just mixed up. So, butterscotch is still quite a bit darker. Thank you, Brenda. All right, we're going to go ahead. Oh, what am I going to do here? We're going to do the entire thing. So, and it's okay if I don't have the whole top of the head there, because this head's going to be, we're going to go right there. Right there, you guys. I have ideas for tonight. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to just repeat the pattern over on the side. Thank you. Doing it with weight loss medication. And I'm pretty much done. I feel good where I'm at right now. All right, so we're just going to take our paste and we are going to go right through our transfer and just squeegee that. Oh, I love this color. It's very much like a mustard. Very, very much like a mustard. I know. Oh, that's beautiful. This is going to be very farmhousey. And it's going to look gorgeous when I'm done. All right, so we can pull off this first part. It's okay, Carol, because when we do the other beak, we'll just go right back over it, and it'll be absolutely fine. Y'all, look at that chicken. Oh, I think it's so cute. All right, I'm not going to wash this yet because we're going to move it over and we're going to do the rest of this thing. Hi, Nina. I like that idea, Brenda. To do paste and ink together and sell them as a bundle. If you buy them both. Oh, you guys, I hope you're ready for this because I have got ideas. All right, we're going to get this part nice and dry. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay this right back down and we're going to work the pattern on the other side. Right there, going all the way to that, the tail feathers. Right to the tail feathers. Hopefully you won't see that line. Okay, I love the chicken. Look so far how cute that is. If you're done with your weight loss, what will you do to maintain your weight? I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. Probably not go back to my old habits. I was definitely a get off of my live and then go grab a bunch of junk food and munch late at night kind of a person. Nope, I won't go back to that. I won't go back to that. Increasing my water. You guys, I don't know. I might microdose to maintain. I haven't really figured it out quite yet. And I have a doctor's appointment this month to speak to him about where we go next. Now that I'm a pound and a half away from my goal. But now that I've basically hit my goal. So we'll figure it out. My doctor and I will work on it together and figure out what my next steps are. All right, y'all. You got your chicken on Monday. Can't wait to do it up. So there's what we have so far for our chicken. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more, you guys. I love the farmhousey stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some more surface wax. All right, Christina, I get it, girl. It's late. You're doing good with yours too? Awesome. Y'all, it was the best thing I ever did for myself. And the easiest thing I ever did to lose weight. For sure. No regrets. None. All right, so adding more surface wax right there and just buffing that off. Join the gym? Girl, Jan, I ain't got time for that. Oh, you got this, Vicky. All right, so we're going to pick the face that goes in that direction. And I just realized I think I might want to get out black and do black velvet just for the eyeball. So I'm trying to get this lined up as best as I can. And I think I'm good right there. I think I want a black velvet eyeball. Yay! That's awesome, Vicki. Yeah, we're going to do a black eyeball. Otherwise, I think it's going to look funny. All right, so we're going to take that same color again. And I'm going to do the same color on the beak. And I'm going to do the same color on the crest. Is that what you call it? And I'm going to give his eyeball just a smidgen of black velvet. So there's my black velvet eyeball. Oh, it's all over my squeegee. And we're just filling in that top part there and that beak. But wait, there's more, you guys. I'm not done. Not even close. You could be done here if you want. So cute. Last 50 minutes up. The shot is helping. Yay! All right, so far he's seriously, he's so cute. Love this. But let's jazz him up a little bit because I've got some ideas to make him even better. Even better. You're not getting the supply list when you type in July? Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that I've got it on. Did anybody else get... Oh, I didn't turn it on. Oh, my goodness. Okay, try it now. I'm sorry, you guys. I did it way early. Now it should work. Sorry. There it goes. All right, we're going to dry this up. And then we're going to change it up a little bit with something a little different tonight. So we've got the color up there. On the top now with that camel bumblebee mixture. But I actually want to change that. And I want to make that white in a way. Just that top crest part there. Okay? So, here's what it looks like right now. What we're going to do is we're going to do the old-fashioned method. The very, very, very old-fashioned method for doing crackle. Like the original crackle. The original. So we're going to grab out a little bit of white paint, or white paste, and some Elmer's glue. Good old-fashioned school glue, you guys, works as a crackle. And I'm just going to grab a couple paintbrushes here. And we're just going to put some school glue, if this will come out, because you guys know it never does when you want it to. Nancy, I would, at a craft, I would sell it for $25.99. That's what the kit costs. That's the retail price of it. You got to be kidding me. Oh yeah, that is so gummed up. Oh boy. It's like pulling it out of your fingers when you're younger. Digging it right out of the bottle. I think I'm just going to leave the bottle open and grab some glue from the bottle. Because that's got to be dug out. Alright, here we go. Elmer's School Glue, you guys. Hi, Ro. Do you mean as a finished piece or as a kit? Yeah, those fireworks are going off very close tonight. All right, we're just going to put this right there on that crust. And I'm going to kind of go both directions with it. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not, but leaving that kind of thick right there. And then while that's on there, and it's not dry yet, while it's still wet, we're going to grab some of our white chalk paint, and you don't want to double dip this, okay? You don't want to double dip. So make sure you've got plenty on here. Thank you, Ro. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to paint right over top of that school glue. And I'm going to go in both directions. All right, so now we've got that back to looking white for a minute, okay? Oh, finished. I don't know. Nancy, I'm not sure how much I would charge for this at a craft fair. Finished. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to dry that up really good, and you should be able to see all of that yellow underneath cracking through that white. Because that glue is going to make it happen. You thought somebody was knocking on my wall? It's fireworks. And I think it's those pesky neighbor kids, based on where it's coming from. All right, the more this dries, you would say 15. Ooh, I'm actually burning my paste with this heater. But the more this dries, the more it's going to crack. I made it bubble. Okay, so you guys can just kind of see how it's poking through there a little bit. It's cracking a little bit. So chalk paste will crackle. It's always best to not use a heat gun, though, to actually just let it dry on its own. That's always the best thing. But of course, because I'm doing a live tutorial, I try to speed things up as much as I can. But there we have that. All right, you guys. Let's decorate this bad boy up, because next we're going to add some wings. I know, and I can't make it not do that. I mean, I can't, like, be the chicken. Ah! All right, here we go, you guys. This is Distress Texture Paste, and this is by Ranger. Will it focus? All right, it focused. I got this stuff right here at the at Michael's. At Michael's. And we're going to grab a palette knife, just like this. One of these little paint palette knives. You can get these in plastic at the at the Dollar Tree even. And I'm just going to take a little bit at a time, just a little smidgen right here, and we're going to start creating a wing. So we're just putting it down and then swiping it up to make it look like feathers. Man, they're really going to town on those fireworks over there. And then I'm just layering my pieces as I go. I always do both sides if possible to do edges and, yep, absolutely. And I just want to give this guy, gosh, I feel like I should have made my wing go up farther, but we're okay. Actually. Just to make it look like feathers. Is it too small? Should I keep going? I think it's too small for this big old thing. It's called Texture Paste by Tim Holtz. And it's going to dry similar to a spackle. If you guys have ever used a spackle before. So we're going to give it a little wing there right in the middle. It looks too circular. Keep going, Laura. Keep going with your wing. Oh, that looks good. Miss Willow does not do well with fireworks. Not at all. She's probably might be missing a good, I probably will. Yes, inside and outside for that. All right, and I think we're going to do a few of these on the tail as well. To give some tail feathers. My question is, why would people, well, I don't know. They're going to do their own thing. That's quite a show that they're putting on, so. I am missing quite a show, aren't I? Had to bring your dogs inside fireworks in the park, about a half. Ooh, needs a pointy tail. All right, so we've got feathers on the butt. We've got feathers right there on this guy, and we've got a little bit of a textured head for him. Now we need to dry up his texture paste, and it's going to dry hard, similar to spackle, but it might dry clear, which is totally okay. If it does. Now this might take a little bit to dry. I'm hoping it won't take too long. Because I want to color it next. Well, I don't know what they are doing there, but I hope my dog's okay. All right, this is already starting to get harder. As I go. Aren't they great, Nancy? Everybody on here is so willing to help out. And I just love that. All right, this is pretty much dry already. This stuff dries fast. This is still not dry. Your mom's dog would hide in the basement. She's probably laying in bed with her daddy right now, getting all sorts of snuggles. Hi, Sissy. All right, y'all, that's pretty much dry now, and it's dry to where it's hard, and we can start filling that in. They might be Canadian, or they might be celebrating a birthday too. Some people do have birthdays right around 4th of July, and they celebrate. They make sure that they celebrate. All right, we're going to use a couple of different colors of some distressed ink tonight, and instead of using these pads, I'm going to use a regular paintbrush. You have to start giving your dogs chews. My old dog, I used to have to, I put the Thunder shirt on him, and he ate the thing. He ate the Thunder shirt. You guys have ever seen the Thunder shirt? All right, I'm going to grab a couple of paintbrushes again, and we're going to use the distressed ink. I want small ones, quite small ones, if I can. And we're going to start adding a little bit of color to these wings. I've got two colors that I picked out. One of them is called Rusty Hinge. And the other one is called Brushed Corduroy. Hi, Tanya. And they're both a very, very farmhousey color. So we're going to start off with the Rusty Hinge, I think. And I'm just going to add some of this right to a paintbrush. Wears a Thunder shirt and takes medicine to help her keep calm. And I'm just going to kind of just start adding some color. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm making it up as I go, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I think that this is going to work. So we're just coloring this in. With these distress inks. So there's the first one. Oh, it does kind of make it blend a lot more, doesn't it? That's okay. That's okay. Because we can always put darker colors on there to kind of make those spots stand out or add more. Hopefully you guys can see that. The U.S. just won the soccer match, so fireworks. Oh, they could be for that. In my area, I highly doubt it, though. All right, now I'm looking at the brushed corduroy, and I'm thinking I actually want to go with a darker brown than the brushed corduroy. So I think we're going to go with walnut stain instead. You got her a pool today. Yeah, it is so hot that those doggies definitely need to be able to cool down in this heat. All right, again with the paintbrush. And this time I'm going to try to just stay on the top edges. To give this a little bit more definition. To these feathers. And then we're going to go around it, I think, too. Oh, there we go. That's given some color to those little feathers. Can you guys see those? Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, I'm just going to take the same color and kind of go around it just to bring that back in there a little bit. To give even more of that brown. Thank you, Catherine. And then I'm just using my finger to kind of smudge that in a little bit. You guys see how that's just kind of on the edge there? Giving it a little bit more. Jumping on late. I have an awful headache trying to go to bed but couldn't fall asleep. Ah! I hope you start to feel better. Oh, yeah! And I think I'm going to do the same thing up here, too. Okay. I think it looks so cute. Thank you, Brenda. She's like, you're so extra. I like to do extra. Because why not do extra? Show you guys the possibilities. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and let's get this baby chicken, this little chicken, all dolled up. And we're going to give it some extras. Some even more extras. Extra. Read all about it. So I've got a little bit of some different colors of just ribbon that I got in an autumn pack. Just a random autumn pack. And I want to see which one of these I like better. I like them both. I think I like this one right here better. But I think I like this one better. Because it's going to make it easier. All right. Of every project. Is it me? I do Tim Holtz on a lot of stuff. All right, so we're going to put this right around the chicken's neck. And then we're going to add a bow to the top of it instead of trying to make a bow with it. That way we're not going all the way around, and we could potentially do the other side differently if we wanted to. So I'm just going to start that right there and add some glue to this. I do want my finger protectors on though I'm probably going to use a different finger anyway. I probably need these on every finger just so that I don't do what I normally do. All right, so we're going to start at the top right behind where that crust is at, and I'm bringing this down below the beak line. I don't want it right under the beak. See, I did it anyway, because that's what I do. So we've got that, oh my goodness, that little piece right there. And we'll fold that side over and fold this side over. Comb should be red unless you have a, it's a rare chicken. It's a rare chicken. It's a rare orange chicken. It's a Kung Pao. We're going to name him Kung Pao because he's an orange chicken. Y'all, that's probably so wrong of me. I love me some orange chicken, you guys. And we're going to make a little bow. To go on here as well. Y'all don't get mad at me for saying that. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Somebody's going to get all upset though and make me mad. Oh! Okay, we're almost done. Just adding our final little touches onto here. The little bow. And then one last thing. You guys, I think he's so cute. I think it's so cute so far. I love how it looks. The last thing that we're going to add to this guy, just to make him even more bougie than he already is a little bit of some Sweet Annie, because I love Sweet Annie. Heat set for sure, inside outside feels sticky. Is that normal till it cools down? It probably means that your paste was still too wet. This is real Sweet Annie, you guys. I bought this on eBay from somebody. And we're just going to take a couple pieces. Ah! And just glue those down on here. Thank you, Pam. This stuff smells so good. I so need my finger paint. I'm giving it a glob of glue right off of my glue gun. The smallest little dab. I think I just want that whole upper stem right there. Yes, ma'am! I got it on eBay, but I don't know what the name of the company was. But it's like they only have it for a short time every year because they grow it and it's in season and you've got to get it as soon as they've got it. And I just happened to snag some this year. But I just love this stuff. Come on, baby. I need my drop of glue right there, and I need to just add and add and add until I'm happy. Hi, Roseanne. Busy day. I'll catch the reap. I get it, girl. First day of the month is always a busy day, if you ask me. Oh, I think we're done, and I think that I love my little chicken, you guys. I think it's very rustic. I think it's very different. It's very hard to find. If I see it on there again, I'll let you guys know. But there's how it turned out. I think it's just darling. I love everything about it. What do you guys think? Do you love our July kit? I think I do. I know I do. I know I do. This is going to look amazing in any farmhouse decor. And that's if you want to do it the farmhouse style, but you absolutely do not have to. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, there's one more place that I'm seeing that I want to put just a little bit of that walnut stain, and that's right on the edge. Where that beak kind of meets up with the rest of it, and then smudge that in just to give that a little bit more definition. So cute! Oh, yo, I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, this stuff is called Sweet Annie, and you can get it you can get it real or you can get it fake, both of which are hard to find. I just happened to find the real stuff, and I bought a couple of boxes of it, and it's going to last me for the rest of my life. But I love it. All right, you guys, there we have it. I hope you love this project as much as I do. That is July Club Couture, and there's Laura's take on it. You guys can do yours up however you want to, though, and I would love to see pictures in the VIP group of how you guys decide to do yours. But there's just my idea for mine. You guys are fantastic. Love you so much. I am gone now until Monday. Taking a couple extra days for the holiday to enjoy with family and friends. And I'll see you guys back here then. I'll try to post some different stuff along the way as we go. But if you guys do need me, I will have service up there, and I can answer questions for anything that you guys need. So, thanks so much for watching, you guys. July is the key word. If you want to get your hands on this club kit and join our club, we'd love to welcome you. And I'll see you soon. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day to all my Canadian friends. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.